Mukyam Sriramadutam Sirasa Namami Anjaneyamatipatalana Kanchanadrikamanaiva Vigraham Parijatatarumulavasinam Bhavayami Pavananandanam Yatra Yatra Raghunatha Geetanam Tatra Tatra Krutamastu Kanjalam Bhashpavari Paripurnalochanam Maruti Namatarakshasantakam Shri Raghavam Dasharathatmajam Apremeyam Sitapatim Raghukulan Vayatratnadipam Ajanubahum Aravindadalayataaksham Ramam Nisarchara Vinakakaram Namami Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangulangayate Kirim Yatkrupatamaham Vande Shri Gurum Dinatarinam Paramananda Madhavam Shri Chaitanyameshwaram Harihi Om Tat Sat. So, we are in the last kanda of Srimad Ramayanam. It is called as Uthara Kanda. Many people have this belief, many people. There is no Uthara Kanda in the Valmiki Ramayana. And only when Lord Ramchandra returned back to Ayodhya and got coordinated, that's end. Valmiki Ramayana is ended with that. But if you see Srimad Bhagavatam, 9th canto, 11th chapter, it was given the details of the further lineage of Lord Ramchandra, about Kusha and Kusha's sons, later sons, everything. That means there is lot happened. Ramayana did not end when Lord got coronated. There was so much. And also, in when Madhvacharya wrote commentary, Mahabharata Tatparya Nirnaya, he mentioned this ghatta of Ramayana. Many unknown facts were also mentioned, clearly explained by Madhvacharya. So that means Ramayana did not ended up with Yuddha Kanda, but also there is Uttara Kanda. And you can understand easily what is Balakanda, what is Aranyakanda, what is Yuddha Kanda by the name itself. But what is Uttara Kanda? What is the meaning of Uttara means? There are multiple meanings. One is like it is the answer. What happened later on. And it is like a ultimate. In the end, means climax or epilogue. So all these are all meanings of Uttara. And here it goes. At the end of Yuddha Kanda, we all read that there was a wonderful fighting happened between the great Vanaras, Lord and Ravana. And Ravana's kingdom citizens. So we can understand from this Yuddha Kanda, when Ravana asked the boons from Lord Brahmaji that I don't care. I don't need to have any protection from these personalities like animals and humans. They are just after all. But he seek protection from the all other Daityas, demigods, everyone he asked. Kinnaras, Kim Purushas, from everyone. But he didn't even have the thought that they can also be powerful. So Brahmaji is very confident about Supreme Lord's glories, and he said that so be it, tatastaha, tathastu. So then with his own pride, with his own foolishness, he became victimized. It's not like Lord Ramachandra killed Ravana. Ravana was killed himself by his these great enemies within himself. So Mother Sita was thus abducted by Ravana almost 1 year. It is exactly 11 months and 14 days in Lanka. And after the war is over, Mother Sita was coming in the palanquin. So at that time, Lord Ramchandra said that, no, you cannot come in the palanquin. Better you walk and come. Because these Vanaras, they gave their lives to rescue you. And it is their desire to see you, for whom they underwent this much pain, struggle, sacrifice. So Lord Ramchandra asked Mother Sita to get down of the palanquin and walk. And when Mother Sita is walking towards Lord Ramachandra, all the monkeys were jumping, jubilant, ecstatic. This is the most fortune moment in their lives they have seen, that they became the instruments, they became the part of this, the union of Lord Rama and Sita. Which is after a lot of separation, lot of despondency. It is so nice. And more than that, they were hearing Mother Sita glory so much. Now they are about to see that great personality, the chaste wife of Lord Ramachandra. So they were all climbing upon each other. They were peeking, they were sneaking, they were doing, they were trying by all the means to see Mother Sita, her lotus feet, her whole entire, the darshan of a whole Mother Sita's form. So what we can understand is, when we see the Lord and lordships in the altar, we should also have that eagerness. We should also, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also said that, I wish I could have the eagerness how this old lady is climbing upon me and looking, trying to have the darshan of Lord Jagannath. Like that, we should also have that enthusiasm to have the Lord's darshan, because Lord is not different from the Archa Vigraha, Archa Murti. So we should also adopt this. Then when after having darshan, we all know that Lord Rama did not accept straight away. He asked for the fire sacrifice for Lakshmana to arrange the fire sacrifice. Lakshmana, with his arrow itself, he created the fire, and Mother Sita entered. While entering, she prayed to fire god, if there is any moment, any second, even a lava matra, the feeling that I had other than my Lord, let this fire may burn me. Then fire god brought the Mother Sita back and handed over to Lord Ramchandra along the wind god Vayu. So they both proved Mother Sita is extremely pure, my dear Lord Ram. You never have a thought, please never give a thought of her chastity. She is extremely pure. She never thought of anyone else other than you. So at that time, Lord Ramchandra is extremely happy and took the hand of Mother Sita, and they climbed that Pushpak Viman, chariot, flying chariot. At that time, he forbade farewell to all the monkeys, Hanumanji, everyone. But everyone was looking at Lord Ram and Mother Sita. They don't want to go back to their homes. They all want to go to Ayodhya along with Lord Ram. Then there were so many princesses, there were so many queens kidnapped by Ravana. So everyone was taking shelter of Lord Ram only, Mother Sita. So Mother Sita is also recommending them to make them, to allow them in the palanquin. So one by one, they were getting into the palanquin, flying chariot, Pushpak Viman. That chariot is expanding, and it is so happy. Because she was able to carry the Lord servants who were all to fulfill the Lord's desire and Mother Sita's desire. So with all the monkeys who and all participated in the fighting, with all the queens, princesses on top of Mother Sita and Lakshmana, Hanumanji, Lord Ramchandra, set back to Ayodhya. So what we can learn is the flying chariot is expanding to render the service to Lord Ramchandra. So sometimes it is difficult for us to expand our service, but we can learn that beyond the capacity, when we are able to serve the Lord beyond our comfort zone, even we don't like to do something, sometimes when we have to do service, then that moment, we can draw the attention of the Lord. So here, actually, the flying chariot is not just an object. It is personified. We will see later when Pushpak Viman landed in Ayodhya Dham. All the people, it was the night time, everyone is welcoming Lord Ramchandra with diyas, because it's like mark, this is the place to land. So everyone was greeting, everyone is welcoming, cheering, drums, kettle sounds, so kettle drum sounds. So even the demigods are showering flowers on all these people who helped Lord Ramchandra mothers in rescuing Mother Sita. So like that, at that time, he sent back, Lord Rama sent back this Pushpak Viman to Kuvera, because that is actually Kuvera's. Ravana stole it. Then again it came back to, it returned to Lord Ramchandra. It said that, so Kuvera is not accepting me. Instead, he is saying that I am your instrument. I'm supposed to be in your service. Then Lord Rama said that, okay, you go around, whenever I need you, I'll call you. Like that. So nothing is object or instrument, everyone is personified. So then Lord Ram, everyone, they stayed for 1 month with Lord Ramchandra. Lord Ramchandra's coronation went very nicely, very opulently. Then after 1 month, again he is asking everyone to leave, to go back to their homes. At that time, it was so hard-hearted for all these monkeys to return. But at that time, Hanumanji said, he asked for 3 boons actually. My dear Lord Ram, oh my Lord, may my devotion for you always remain steady. Second point, may my love for you never become diverted toward anyone else. These two are first very important. So, oh my Lord, may my devotion for you always remain steady. Hanumanji is such a great, pure devotee of Lord Ramchandra. He himself is requesting for this boon. It should always remain steady. We should also learn this prayer. And it should never be diverted to anyone else or anything else. But we should keep on pray this, crave this. Sometimes it may be mechanical, but we should keep on pray this. What is the first one? Our devotion should always remain steady, and it should not be diverted to anything else or anyone else. And the third boon he asked is, may my life continue for as long as the narration of your transcendental pastimes are recited upon this earth. That's why we can see him even now. There are so many pastimes. Now we don't have time for that. Even Lord, we can feel, we can see Lord Ramchandra wherever the pure recitation of Lord Ram, this Ramayana is going on. Because Lord Ramchandra, when Hanumanji asked these 3 boons, he got down and he embraced Hanumanji, saying that he blessed, Lord Rama blessed him, your life will continue as long as the Ramayana is recited, and the Ramayana will be recited as long as the earth continues to exist. So it is predicted by Lord Ramchandra, as long as this earth exists, this Ramayana will go on. And now we are currently envisioning, yesterday and today, from past so many months, we are hearing, we are seeing whole world, either it is everyone in the world, either they are hearing Lord Ram's name or they are reciting Lord Ram's name. Of course, we should be grateful to Modi ji for being the instrument, for being an empowered personality by Lord Ramchandra in this regard. So everywhere we are hearing. So like that, everyone is enthusiastic. Even the unknown people, Westerners, what is Ramayana? Who is Lord Ram? They are researching, they are Googling, they are knowing. In that way, they are learning Ramayana. So as long as this earth exists, somehow or other, the personalities like Modi or some devotee, they will carry forward this Ramayana. And as long as the Ramayana goes on, you can see Hanumanji also. So he got such a nice benediction. And after this, years went by, and one on a fortune moment, Mother Sita became pregnant. At that time, Lord Ramchandra approached her, and with the loving and caring words, he asked, "Do you have any unfulfilling desire? Let me know. I will try to fulfill those desires." Then Mother Sita expressed her desire. When she was in the forest, she could have the association of the great sages. So she wants to have that beautiful sattvic atmosphere and the association of those great sages again. And Lord Ramchandra said that, okay, sure, definitely, I'll make an arrangement. And that evening itself, as the matter of duty, he asked his spies to go around the country and what people are thinking, if they have any worries, if they have anything lagging for their livelihood or any dissatisfaction. So these spies went and asked many places. They were all glorifying Lord Ramachandra because of his perfect ruling only. They were all so happy. Everything is going on smoothly. But there is this Shudra washerman. He was angry upon his wife because she stayed for 2 days outside of his home other than his mom's home. So he was very much angry, and he was bringing the name, this conversation, I am not Lord Ram to accept Sita, even though she was far away in another place. Even though his wife Sita was made by Ravana to sit on his lap. I am not that Lord Rama kind person to allow you. So this was heard by spy. Actually, behind this pastime, there is one pastime when Mother Sita is in the childhood in Mithila, Janakpuri. There were two parrots talking about the one girl, that is Sita Devi, and a boy, Lord Rama. So they were talking, they were telling so many matters that even Sita Devi is not aware. Then Sita Devi became very curious and approached these parrots. Whom are you talking about? Is that Sita me? Are you talking about me only? Then who is that Lord Ram you are talking about? So then the parrot said that, no, 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 we can't tell you anything. Then
What?
Then Mother Sita asked, from where you heard all this story? Can you please tell me? Then they said that we are from the, says Valmiki Ashram. There, all these sages on a regular practice, they will discuss these pastimes. From them we learn. Then Mother Sita was so happy. She wants to learn what are all the next consequences, the story continuation part, and she wants to hear that Ramayan. Then she asked the girls, neighbor girls, her friends, to catch those two parrots. Then the girls caught those two parrots. Then somehow the male parrot got escaped. At that time, Mother Sita got hold that female parrot, and then the female parrot is requesting Mother Sita, please leave me, I have to go, I am pregnant. After I deliver my baby, I will return back to you. Then Mother Sita is reluctant to leave the parrot. Then wife parrot, she was so much angry, and she cursed Mother Sita. You will also feel separation of your husband at the time of your pregnancy. That is one thing. And the male parrot, it fell in the Ganges. While falling into the Ganges, the male parrot said that I will reborn as a Sudra, and because of me only you will be separated from your husband. And later he became a washerman, Krodana is that washerman's name. So here, when we see here we can understand two things. Because the male parrot is leaving the body, cursing Mother Sita, thinking evil about Mother Sita. He has to become a Sudra, and he had the role of he became the weird reason for the separation of Mother Sita and Lord Ramachandra. It's like an evil cause. So even when we have evil thoughts, especially when whole lifetime, when we have the evil thoughts, that will impact our at the end of our life, and we have to suffer a whole life because of that evil thought. So for that, we should always glorify the devotees, even though sometimes some experiences are not relishable to us. We should always think positive. That will be helpful for us, for our consciousness, for our health, for maintaining relations also. And that is one thing. Otherwise, we need to face the consequences. And one more thing is, when we hear this pastime, we may misunderstand about the Mother Sita's role in catching the parrots and causing them separate and feeling sad. That's why we should hear these pastimes from the Gnana Chakshu, from the eyes of spirituality. Otherwise, Otherwise, there is every chance to misunderstand. Here, Mother Sita is so much compassionate about that parrot who is pregnant. She is doing wonderful activity. She is glorifying Lord Rama's pastimes. And she is the citizen of, the parrots are also citizens of the kingdom. So the citizen's responsibility is to serve the master. The parrots' responsibility is, they are supposed to be happy to be under the care of Mother Sita. Instead, they were trying to fly away from Mother Sita. And if you see, at that pregnant time, it is auspicious to recite always Ramakatha. So if the parrot is with Mother Sita, she can have the opportunity to always recite Lord glories only. But if she fly away, we don't know how she may be entrapped in the Maya. So it is not good as a pregnant lady. In either way, the duty of both the parents is to serve Mother Sita, which they were reluctant, and instead they cursed Mother Sita, which is against their serving, against their dharma or religious duty. So like that. So here washerman, when he was speaking the words to his wife, it went to the Lord Ram. So Lord Ram, it was so hard for him to digest these words. But the next day, he called Lakshmana and he said everything. And he said his duty to leave Mother Sita near the, says Valmiki's ashram. And Lakshmana understood the situation of Lord Ram, because whatever in Lord Ram's mind, it is very transparent to Lakshmana. They are inseparable. They're just, as a pastime, they were separate. They were acting as separate beings, but they were non-different. So whatever is there in the mind of Lord Ram, how much he is going to suffer, how much sacrifice it is for him on his part, as the ideal king, to take this action, to take this decision. Then Lakshmana obeyed his order, and next day he took Mother Sita. And on the way, he was thinking, why I have to be younger to Lord Rama? This must be the last life that I will be younger to him. Because of that reason only, I had to carry the orders of Lord Rama. Next time I don't want to be the younger brother. That's why we see, when we see the later past tense, he was Balaram, elder to him, and Nityananda Prabhu elder to him. Of course, Nityananda Prabhu carried his orders, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's instructions, but he was feeling so sad, because Mother Sita is like Sakshat mother to him, and to leave her, she was asking innocently. She was happy looking at the nature, the hermitages, very peaceful atmosphere. And such an innocent lady, he has to leave alone in that dense forest. So, but what to do? Lord Rama clearly said that as long as one's behavior is subject of rumors, one has to suffer great humiliation and defamation. So, these are all the golden words. We should never let rumors spread on us. We should be always cautious. We should be perfect in our conduct, in our behavior, in our words, in our actions. Otherwise, the rumors will cause us defamation and humiliation. And it will take sometimes years, or sometimes they will stay forever, those rumors. So we should be always cautious, and we should act upon that. We should not ignore such. Why the rumor happened? What is the cause of that rumor? We should always be cautious and behave so ideally. So, and he said that Lord Rama said to Lakshmana, that is what motivates the noble minded toward good acts. I am ready to give up my life if necessary to avoid public scandal. So, because of these words, Lakshmana had to take this responsibility of Mother Sita. Because to avoid that rumors, Lord Rama is ready to give up his life also, which Lakshmana doesn't want to happen. And this is the reason. And this part, Uthara Kanda till Yuddha Kanda, for everyone, Lord Rama is the supreme hero. But many people cannot get the answer at this particular part of Lord Rama banishing Sita. How can he do that? He is the supreme lord. He can do whatever he wants. He is not ethical. It is not ethical. It is not proper attitude of Lord Rama. See, if there is any moral dilemma, it is easy to take the decision, because one is moral, one is immoral. We can easily pick up the moral side. But if there is an ethical dilemma, even it happens in our day-to-day life, in the spiritual life also, both options seem to be correct. So, doing this service or doing this service, which one? And of course, leaders of the temple management, they'll have these headaches. One devotee wants to put red dress, one devotee wants to put the yellow dress, to whom they should give the approval. So, like this, ethical dilemma is very difficult to make decision. Here, Lord Rama is also in that situation. He has the ethical dilemma. Here, one side is the pregnant lady, even not as a wife. If you take, she is as a citizen also, he cannot do that. He cannot do, he is supposed to give care to Mother Sita as a citizen, thinking as a citizen. And other side, if he let Mother Sita stay with him, rumors will spread and irreligiosity will spread, and they will take it as granted, and they will deviate from their dharma path. So what is the relation? Both are correct. So in those times, and for all the leaders, criticism is mandatory. It is destined, because whatever the leader do, how perfectly they rule the kingdom, they rule the organization, they rule the city, criticism is destined. There will be criticism. Whatever. Here, if Lord Rama accepts Mother Sita also, there will be criticism. Even Lord Rama leaves, sends Mother Sita also, there will be criticism. So what he has to do? He has to accept. So in that times, the leader should act in a broader sense and make a decision which is highly beneficiary to the entire society. So in that way, Lord Ramchandra has to take this decision. And there is a similar story connected in the Ramayana only. There is Satyavrata Muni who took a vow to speak only, not to speak lies anytime. So at that time, there is a hunter, there is a pig, boar, passing by with wounded body, and the whole body is bleeding. At that time, the hunter came and asked Satyavrata Muni, have you seen the boar bleeding? Have you seen the boar passing by? Then what to say, Satyavrata Muni? If he say truth, the pig will be died. And if he doesn't say the truth, he will break his vow of truthfulness. So what he has to do? So these are all the ethical dilemmas, and he escaped the situation, of course, very intelligently with the mercy of Mother Saraswati. So for great personalities also, ethical dilemma was there, and that's what we can understand. We should not be disheartened in such situations, and we should not give up the situation. We should have to face the situation with intelligence. And coming to this, the argument, criticism of upon Lord Ram banishing Sita. So actually here, Lord Ram did not enjoy sending Mother Sita. He became a victim too of this situation, because he was not at all happy. He was eating very little. He was sleeping on the floor. He was not enjoying any royal opulences. So however Mother Sita is living in the forest, in the hermitage, he is also living in the same way. So it's like a sacrifice for both of them. And in order to maintain the high standard in society, he made this self-sacrifice, selfless service. We should also adopt this quality, selfless service. Even though it is not giving any profit to us, we have to do. Even though it is not appreciable by anyone, we have to do that. Because that's how we can please the higher authorities or the Supreme Lord. Selfless service is very much needed. And Lord Ram never again married. A Kshatriya can marry any number of women, but he did not. He followed that Ekam Patni Vrat. Even whenever he is performing sacrifice, he asked him golden Sita only, not any other girl to come and sit next to him. And the golden Sita, how these sacrifices are performed, they will be given the life. So when after the sacrifice is over, all these golden Sitas, they will pray, please don't send back to that storeroom where other Sitas are staying. Please, Ram, my dear Ram, we want to be with you. We want to be with you. Don't send us away. So, of course, he said that very strictly, I am the Ekana Patni Vrat, at a time only one wife. So, at that time, he promised, definitely in my future incarnations, I will fulfill all your desires. That's why in Goloka, there are 16,000 sets of gopis are there. So these golden Sitas are also one set of gopis there. So like that, he is very strict in his vows. He never cross his vows. And he always considered Mother Sita as pure. He never have any pinch of doubt. So that is there. And even Mother Sita also, she did not think bad about Lord Ram. She accepted, because she is a very intelligent lady. She knows the dharma. She knows all the logics of Shastras. She accepted. And she never thought ill of Lord Rama, and she accepted his decision positively. The proof is when Kusha and Lava are born, and she was teaching all the glories of Lord Rama only. If we see nowadays, when couple are divorced, the woman will say the kids all bad about the father. See, your dad did like this. That's why we are struggling so much. But she never said like that. And we saw when Shatrughna came to the hermitage, Valmiki's hermitage, they were glorifying about Lord Ram. They don't know who is Lord Ram, but they were glorifying Lord Ram. Means they know he is the king of Ayodhya, but they don't know that he is his father, their father. So they were glorifying so nicely. she has all the positivity upon Lord Ramchandra, and she accepted the situation for the higher purpose. So, because of all these, there is no chance that Lord Ramchandra to be criticized. And to protect the whole society, whole kingdom, he has to undergo this much self-sacrifice. It is very painful. And there are many other reasons also for this Lord's pastime. Actually, one time there is one demon. He is very troubling, very much troubling all the citizens, and it is very difficult for the demigods also to kill that demon. At that time, Lord Vishnu promised the demigods that I will protect all of you from this demon, and he came personally to kill this demon. This demon, he went into the hermitage of Brugumuni. At that time, Brugumuni is not there. He went to the forest. And Brugumini's wife asked, he humbly approached the Brugumini wife and seek the shelter of her. Mother, please save me, please rescue me. Then, my dear son, you are calling me mother. I will give you all protection. I am the wife of Bhrigu, the great says Bhrigu. I will, any kind of danger, I will save you. At that time, Vishnu came. Then Bhrigu wife said that, no, I promised him that I will give him protection. You cannot. If you want at all, kill him. You kill me and then you can kill that demon. Then Vishnu has no choice. He had to kill the Bhrigu wife. At that time, Bhrigu came there and she saw and he cursed. See, nobody can curse the Lord, but this is all for the future past tense. They know. So Bhrigu cursed Lord Vishnu, in your next incarnation, you will have the separation like me from your wife. So Lord Vishnu, if he wants, he can counter it. But he accepted for the pleasure of his devotees. And also about this pastime, Srila Madhvacharya, on his commentary on Mahabharata Tatparya Nirnaya, there is one more story actually. Again, there is another demon who performed lot of austerities. And as a fruit, as a boon, these demons, they have some material purpose only, right? Otherwise, they don't do any austerities. So he asked for a boon that I cannot be killed as long as Lakshmi and Narayana are together. See, these demons are very smart, intelligent, but they don't use their intelligence in a proper way. That is the problem. A fool should not be given intelligence. He will be the troublesome for the entire society. That's how the demon, like Hiranyakasipu, I don't want to be killed by so and so means. Ravanasara, I don't want to be killed by so and so personalities. Here, this demon also asked cunningly, I don't want to be killed as long as Lakshmi Narayana are together. He is thinking foolishly that they never be separated. So, at this time of Lord Rama has created this pastime. From this Madhvacharya's explanation, we can clearly understand that there is a right cause for any situation in the Lord's pastimes. And there are, that particular situation will be the answer for many problems. It will be the solution for many long waiting situations. So like that, this demon was killed by the Indra only when Mother Sita has stayed away during this time from Lord Ramchandra. So, but another thing is, when we are separated from the Lord, we'll fall into Maya. But pure devotees are not like that. When we don't read Srimad Bhagavatam, when we are staying away from the devotees association, when we are staying away from the Lord's Aradhana worship, so immediately Maya will catch us. But pure devotees, when they are staying away from the Lord, it is Vipralamba Bhava. It is their devotion will increase multifold, and their love for the Lord will become condensed. It's not like us. They don't have any threat that if I stay away from the Lord, of course they will have tears, they will cry, where is my where is my Sita, where is my Lord Ram? But these are all the another level of devotion, which is not visible in the ordinary material world. We should have that premanjana churita bhakti, otherwise we cannot understand. And so like that, when Mother Sita is away from Lord Ram, she was experiencing this Vipralamba Bhava. Even Lord Ramchandra was also experiencing. So here, after that, after banishing Mother Sita, and Mother Sita was staying in Valmiki's hermitage, and she gave birth to the twins Love and Kush. And at that time in the kingdom, he wants, actually there is another pastime happened. One a Brahmana brought his dead son in front of Lord Ramachandra. When your ruling is perfect, how this happens? When a father is alive, how son is dead? Something is wrong in your kingdom. This is not fair. What do you give reply? How do you act for this untimely situation? Then Lord Ram was really bewildered. Why this happened? Then he asked all the sages, including Narada Muni. So they envisioned, yeah, there is a Sudra doing lot of tapasyas to go to the heavenly planets, even though he is not supposed to do as a Sudra. He is supposed to serve all the three other ashram, the other varnas. Then Lord Rama ordered to go and find that Shudra. When they caught that Shudra, immediately he killed. Otherwise, it is a problem. A Shudra is not supposed to go to the heavenly planets. Even the demigod showered flowers upon Lord Ramchandra. So, to have the auspiciousness in the kingdom, Lord Ramchandra wanted to perform Rajasuya sacrifice. Then Bharat Maharaj said that all neighborhood kings, everyone is so happy with your care and affection. Rajasuya sacrifice is like troubling all of them. Instead, let's perform Ashwamedha sacrifice. Then Lord Rama happily agreed for that. So he sent a horse. Ashwamedha sacrifice means wherever this horse goes, they should accept their surrenderance to Lord Ramchandra. Otherwise, they will fight. Lord Rama will need to fight with that person who is not surrendering, who is disobedient. So that is much peaceful, right? Lord Rama agreed. Then finally it went to the near to the Valmiki, says Valmiki ashram. Then a fight happened between Love and Kush and all the Ayodhyavasis. Then finally Mother Sita came out and explained that they are your kids, they are not any other children. Then Lord Ramchandra is very happy. And Lord Ramchandra wanted to accept Sita again, but he asked to again prove her chastity in the fire sacrifice. Now she got that's it. She was not able to take up any more proofs or this kind of tests. Then she said that no, I'm surviving because of these kids, because I have the responsibility to put them in your hands. Now my responsibility is over. And she called Mother Earth, Vasundhara Devi, and she entered into the earth from where she appeared. So at that time, what we can hear the miracle is what we need to learn. The important lesson lies here. Lord Ramachandra was weeping so much, which has not been experienced by all the Ayodhyavasis so far. He was crying as if the roaring sound, the weeping sound touched the three worlds. Then the citizens realized that he has that much love for Mother Sita. They were all did an offense, ignoring Mother Sita and showing only affection for Lord Ramachandra. Even in the current society also, many people are concerned about Jai Ram, Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Shri Ram. But where is the energy of the Lord? Lord will be happy when he is glorified along with Mother Sita. So here, when we are ignoring Mother Sita and calling only Lord Ramchandra, we will be impersonalists. As Gaudiya Bhaktas, our mood will be, when we are calling Jai Shri Ram, that Shri should represent Mother Sita. Otherwise, there is no meaning. They are inseparable. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said that Radha Krishna Eki Swarupa. So there is Shaktiman, both are Abhed. There is no difference. So we have to always worship Lord and his energy together. Otherwise, it will be always incomplete. When we are saying, instead of Ram, 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 we should always worship Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram. Now, the washerman, everyone realized that how much love Lord Rama has. Then he asked, there at that minute, Valmiki is also there. Then he asked Valmiki, so what your Ramayana is saying next? What I am supposed to do now? Then Valmiki said that I have written Ramayana only till this part. I concluded my Ramayana here. Then Lord Ramchandra understood that, of course, some detailed pastimes say that he went back, Kala Purusha, personified time came, and he said that nobody should enter into our personal confidential conversation. Then they put Lakshmana outside as the doorkeeper, and whoever intervenes, they are subjected to death. So at that time, with the will of Lord Ramchandra, Durvasa Muni came, and Durvasa Muni wants to want to go and meet Lord Ram desperately, otherwise he will devastate the whole Ayodhya kingdom. Then Lakshmana understood that the winding up of pastimes has nearby, and he entered into the room, and Lord Rama was so angry, and he banished Lakshmana from the kingdom. At that time, he understood that. He went to the Sarayu river, and he wind up his pastimes as Anantasesha. And Lord Ramchandra, he could face the separation of Mother Sita, but he was never been separated from Lakshmana. So Lakshmana, he also thought that, okay, this is the time for me also to wind up the pastimes. Then he asked, whoever wants to serve both me and my dear Sita, whoever wants to serve, they all can come along with me. So whoever, the pure devotees who worships both Mother Sita and Lord Ram, all went along with Lord Ram into the Saryu river, and thus wandered the pastimes. So we should say Sita Ram Bhagavan ki Jai. Okay. Hare Krishna. Any questions?
Hare Krishna Mataji, please accept humble obeisance, all Guru Shri Srila Prabhupada. Thank you for a nice class, Mataji. So yes, we understand that always, it's never, the deity is never alone. Radha Sham Sundar, so the feminine is always preceding. And similarly, Sitaram, correct? Lakshmi Narayan.
Correct.
Mataji, but even there are bhajans, and there are even Mahaprabhu. Like when Mahaprabhu was going on his yatra towards Vrindavan, South India, etc., he was singing this Krishna, Krishna, Krishna He, and Rama, Rama, Rama He, Rama Raghav. So there is no mention of the Radharani or Mother Sita in that. So I'm trying to understand in what context can we be singing those bhajans, or Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Jai Ram.
That's what I said, Prabhuji. Whenever Shri has, the word Shri has two meanings. Shri is, people think that it is the respect to Lord Ramachandra. Shri has the another meaning of Mother Sita, Lakshmi. Shri is Lakshmi. In Sri Sampradaya, we say, right? Sri Sampradaya, Ramanja Sampradaya. Shri is Lakshmi. That's
Right.
what, when we are reciting that Jai Shri Ram, we should have the consciousness that Shri represents Mother Sita. Otherwise, it is not complete. The glorification is not complete, and we will be addressed as the impersonalists. And nowadays, we see in the society, we see all are like with this philosophy only, right? All gods are same. They bring the position of Ganesha to the position of Krishna. So, more or less, Mayavada and impersonalism is going on, but there are also one type of devotees. But as Gaudiya Bhaktas, when we are saying Jai Shri Ram, the Shri is Mother Sita. We should have that consciousness. We are glorifying both Sita and Lord Ramachandra. And coming to this question, Rama Raghava, Rama Raghava, Rama Raghava Rakshamam, Krishna Kesava, Krishna Kesava, Krishna Kesava, Pahi Mama. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, definitely he has that feeling. Lord Krishna and his energy is inseparable. When we are calling as following his bhajan, when he is, we can adopt the mood. Even though we are saying that only the Ram's name or Krishna's name, we can have that consciousness when we are following Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's bhajans or kirtans or anything. Hariharaya Nama Krishnaya Yadavaya Namaha Yadavaya Madhavaya. In that bhajan also all Lord names only will be there. So yeah, when we are following that, at least we should maintain that consciousness.
Got it. So it's Mahaprabhu is in the mood of Radharani when he's
No.
praising.
That is one. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu never worships Krishna alone. He worships Krishna through the mercy of Lord Srimati Radharani. If you see, even this Ram pastime also, Ramayana also, Hanuman did not get the devotion to Lord Ram directly. If you ask who is great, Lord Ram is great or Hanumanji is great, we should say that Mother Sita is great to giving the devotion for Hanuman to Lord Ramchandra. So we should, if we have any devotion to utter the name of Krishna, we should have that consciousness. Because of Radharani's mercy, I am able to. That's why we are saying, right, always in the mood. We are so much grateful to Mother Radharani for allowing us to use this voice, to use our energy in glorifying Lord Krishna.
Okay. If no one has a question, then I can follow up with one more doubt, Mataji.
Yes.
But if someone has a question, they can go ahead.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Mother Lila Mataji, you are in India?
Yes, Mataji.
Hari
Yes.
bol. We're from
Hare
India,
Krishna.
also you are joining. Very nice. Yeah, please tell, Mataji.
So, Mataji, I just wanted to know the time span when, after the war, after 11 months and 14 days, the war ended, and then when Sita came back home, and then after how much time span did she become pregnant again? After how much time span was she again sent back to Valmiki's ashram? That was one question.
Some places I heard that hundreds of years, Mataji. Exact number, even I don't remember. I went through, but I did not pay attention to that figure. I will check. And are you in the groups? I will post it.
Yes. Yes,
Yeah.
Mataji.
I will post the time spans.
Okay. Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Dhanavad Pranams, all glories to Srila Prabhupada.
Hare Krishna.
I just wanted to follow up on Amritananda Prabhu's question regarding worshipping the male and the feminine potencies of Krishna at the same time. Does the same hold true with Sri Jagannath Bam Subhadra? Even though there is like during Rath Yatra time, Jagannath is separated from Lakshmi Devi, do you still worship with that same mood?
Yes, Prabhuji, the Jagannath Leela is so glorious. We are bringing Jagannath ji to Gunisha, that Vrindavan Dham. So we are taking the position of Hanumanji. We are taking the position of uniting. So there is no place of Jagannath without Srimati Radharani. So in the past time, she will be there either as Mother Rukmini, she was there, Mother Lakshmi, she was there as Mother Radharani, the energy is there. So never Lord is without his energies.
Thank you, Hare Krishna.
Even when we see with Subhadra Mai also, Subhadra Mai is also indirect energy only, right? Subhadra Mai is Yogamaya in Dwaraka. Paurnamasi is Yogamaya in Vrindavana, like that. And his energy as Durga in the material world. So, Lord is always with energies, directly or indirectly. Hare Krishna.
So, Mataji, if I may ask this.
Yes, please, Prabhuji.
Couple of doubts, Mataji. Thank you. Very good explanations, by the way. Mataji, now we say it is Radharani's mercy, and we can understand she's extremely merciful, servant of the servant of the servant of the servants, correct? But then at the same time, we learn, Mataji, that it is Nityanand Prabhu, the original, the first master, spiritual master. So then how do we reconcile with Radharani and Nityanand? That is one question. And the other is, we also learn, Mataji, that Vipralamba Bhav is the highest ecstasy that Krishna, Radharani and devotees experience. So here, in one sense, what we are doing is we are bringing them in union when we are saying Radha Krishna. So how do we understand this part, Mataji, when we are saying Sita Ram or Radha Sham Sundar? There's union vis-a-vis Vipralamba, just Krishna or Jai Jagannath.
In our hearts, they are always together. For the pastime's sake, to increase the rasa, they will be separated. But as devotees, we will always be worshipping them together. We don't have separation for them. Sometime I will think of Krishna, sometime I will think of Radha. I have to maintain Vipralamba in my mind. It's not like that. For that pastime's sake, to increase their love, Krishna will arrange this kind, means Krishna will desire for these pastimes. And the first one is Nityananda Prabhu is none other than Balaram. And Srimati Radharani is a Shakti. She is the energy, internal potency. So, Nityananda Prabhu is the spiritual master who brings close that devotee, aspiring devotee, close to Krishna. But the devotion will be sprouted by Srimati Radharani. The devotion is given by, we can have that by Srimati Radharani's mercy. That it is not separate, Prabhuji. Devotion is Srimati Radharani. The spiritual master, he will seed, he will implant that seed. That's correct. But the devotion itself is Srimati Radharani.
Got it.
Anything that love, service, affection towards the Lord, it is there, means Srimati Radharani is there in that.
Yeah.
And His Grace Madhupati Prabhuji said that also in the form of Lord Jagannath, Srimati Radharani is there. Yeah, he is always, she is the energy, internal potency. We can say that if there is a form for the Lord's enjoyment, pleasure within himself. If we give a form to that pleasure, that is Srimati Radharani.
Mataji, that one pranam, very nice satsang. I have one question. Vipralambar bhav, what does it mean?
Mood of separation, Mataji. Okay, for the beginners, we can understand like this. Suppose you have a daughter. Okay, when you have daughter with you, of course, on material terms, we can understand, Mataji. Just to have that basic understanding, I am saying this example, basic example, this one. You have your daughter. When she is within you, with you, you'll just take it for granted. Okay, she will eat this, you will serve, that's it. But when she was put in the hostel or far from you in someone's house, you will be always, she is very dear to you. And you will be always thinking whether she is comfortable or not, whether she is able to adjust there or not, whether she is eating properly or not. So, were you thinking about her that much when she is with you? No, right? You are just
Right.
that is the somewhat understanding of the Vipralamba Bhava.
Right.
That
When you
is
get separated, whatever
when
feelings you get, that is
yes, intensity, more intensity when Lord and his pure devotee stays away. That is the Vipralamba Bhava.
Thank you, Mataji.
Mataji, you will post that answer in the Nityam Bhagavad Sevaya group, right?
Anything, Mataji. If you want Japatan, I am not there. My Prabhuji is there. I will ask him to post it.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, Vipralamba Bhava. We are at this level of sadhaka. It's very difficult to understand the depth of that Vipralamba Bhava. Acharya said that it is the extreme joy. We cannot even understand. If you see Srimati Radharani Gopis, they are all crying. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is crying. And the tears, scriptures are mentioning that they are like syringes. And when we see when a minute, Madhu Poyapochi, when Madhu Mangal said that the Madhu, he said that honeybee went away. Then Mother Srimati Radharani thought that Madhu is Krishna's name. She thought that Krishna is next to her only. She thought that Krishna has left. She was fainted and crying. With that tears, a big pond happened. So we cannot understand all this on the material platform. How tears can form a pond. Sarovar. So only thing is we should beg for the mercy. We should not make offense, and sometime with the mercy of the acharyas, we'll have the glimpse of that Vipralamba Bhava.
Mataji, you explained very well.
All glories to Srila Prabhupada
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Any more questions?
So, Mataji, I just wanted to have just a final word of conclusion in my mind. So, I had this question before Amritanand Prabhuji asked you. So, I just want to summarize because it's little jumble still in my mind. So, in the end, you said that Lakshmana said that, okay, now it's the time to wind up and now it's the time to go. So based on that, it means the whole Ramayana is already planned by Lord Ram and Sita, how they are going to perform and how they are going to live, because all these curses by when Ram said that, when somebody said that, okay, you have separated me from my wife, now you will also be separated from your wife. Okay, so that was one curse which they knew they had to live through. And then about that pregnant parrot. And so Sita also knew about that. So all this was already planned, and you had also last time mentioned that Ram knew when he was going to get the golden deer. So he knew that something is going to happen. So he put Sita, interested Sita in Lord of in Agni Dev. So all this was all, that means the whole Ramayana as per Lord Ram and Sita was already planned. They knew how to live and they were just acting out. So there was a question in my mind, why? So the answer is like to just increase the bhav, right? To increase the emotion and to have a multicolor pastime. Is that right, Mataji, to think that
Bhagavad
way?
Gita, 4th chapter, 9th shloka. Janma karma cha me divyam devam yo veti tattvataha tyaktva deham punarjanma naiti mameti so Arjuna. So Lord is creating this pastime so that we will think, we will meditate, we will learn so many morals, we will learn the religiosity, we will know our dharma. So for all these reasons, to uplift us, to deliver us from this material world, he comes down, undergoes this much pain, everything. He will enact pastime so that there will be a object of meditation, our meditation. In that way, we can, in the thoughts of Lord Ram, we will leave the world and we will go back to Godhead. Otherwise, how we will meditate? We cannot just meditate on Ram, right? See, we are discussing means because he performed all these Leela, there is a subject topic for discussion. By discussion, we will memorize, we will. In our Vedic society, Vedic culture is so awesome. In earlier days, there was no this electricity and all, right? So what they will do, 4 o'clock, their dinner will be over. 4 or 5 o'clock, they will go to the nearby temple, they will hear Harikatha, and they will come back to their homes discussing how beautifully Lord acted in this particular situation, in this role, in this situation. And with that thoughts, they will sleep by 6:30, 7 o'clock. When we see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu pastimes, when all the everyone is going and asking, is Nityananda Prabhu is here? Is Nityananda Prabhu is here? It's now the time is 7 o'clock. Why are you disturbing us in the midnight? 7 o'clock is the midnight for them. 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock is the midnight for them. So people lifestyle was so nice, and early morning before the sunrise, they can get up very easily. They can perform with no much efforts, all the devotional activities. Such a wonderful culture. Because of electricity, we are staying till 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. We are not able to get up in the morning.
Right. Thank you, Mataji.
And yeah, we should we learned from the Hanuman's request to Lord Ramchandra, our devotion should always remain steady. We should not divert to anyone else or anything else. The moral is we should be able to serve beyond our capacity, and we should do the selfless service as Lord Ram personally showed to us and Mother Sita personally showed to us. And we should not let any rumor spread on us. We should be always clear in our conduct, and otherwise we have to face the consequences. And from the parrot, we should learn that we should not think evil about anyone. Otherwise, we have to suffer for that. And the washerman, he did not, his consciousness continued even the next birth also. The washerman came as the washerman in the Krishna Leela also. And he was disobedient when Krishna and Balaram asked for the nice clothes. He was reluctant. At that time also, he is envious. He is envious, and Lord mercifully gave him liberation by cutting with his finger, cutting his head. So we should be very careful. Our evil consciousness will not end with the body. It will take to the next lifetimes also. So we should be very careful with our thoughts. Yeah.
But Mataji, Shudras, why can't they perform sacrifices like under the guidance of a spiritual master? We are all Shudras now, and we are all
Shudra dharma is we should sacrifice means we are practicing devotional service, right? As long as we don't perform the devotional practices, we will remain as Sudras. When the minute we are taking up devotional service, we are beyond that. We are We can be beyond all these four varnas. And we are not supposed to perform sacrifices for the elevation of higher planets to go to the Svargaloka or anything. It is condemned even in the devotional path also. So either way, even now also, for going to the heavenly planets, we don't need to. But whatever we are doing, the ultimate sacrifice, Sankirtana Yajna, that no matter either Sudra or any Varna, they can perform.
Thank you, Mataji.
Hey, Jack. Thank you. Thank you so much, Mataji. The wonderful class, wonderful question answer section. As mentioned, today was a very auspicious day of Lord Ramlala was installed. It was a very historical moment. All the devotees around the world. I was watching some of the videos. Maharajas, my Guru Maharaj, and so many other sannyasis and devotees almost they're serving in Ayodhya. So many wonderful plates of prasadam, and they're planning to distribute lakhs of Bhagavad Gitas. Look at that. It goes around the world, and everybody is just by the mercy, Lord's mercy, is spreading to every one of around the world. So this is very, very glorious and very auspicious moments in our life. We are extremely, extremely fortunate. As I was mentioning, we are extremely fortunate that we are all witness of Lord Ram's coming to Ayodhya and participating in this very wonderful devotional activities. So thank you all dear devotees for joining. So we'll be continuing this all week, and next week, also half of the next week. So we'll be understanding and thoroughly understanding about Lord Ram, the pastimes of the Lord Ram, and now we just completed the Uthara Kanda, the essence of the Uthara Kanda, and what are all these very bewildering pastimes of the Lord. Mataji very nicely explained about these are pastimes. Lord act. So Lord always, Lord's activities are very divine. We cannot judge on Lord's activities or taking some context out of it. So we should understand this thoroughly so that we'll be also well versed with the knowledge and understanding of the Supreme Lord, so that we can execute our devotion very, purely and perfectly. So thank you so much, and we'll be continuing this class tomorrow. There will be a very good explanation of understanding more about Lord Ram. Please join, and throughout this week we'll be going through the Ramayana and the various characters of. Let's say it's also various characters. It's a pastimes of this Lord's Leela. Thank you so much.
Prabhuji, this is a golden time of Kali Yuga.
Yes, exactly. So Srila Prabhupada mentioned, even Chaitanya Mahaprabhu revealed that the next 10,000 years, that starting from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, next 10,000 years, the golden period of Kali Yuga. So that we can see it, right, around the world. So there was one incident like this when Bhagirath this is mentioned in Srimad Bhagavatam. Bhagirath did a great penance to bring Mother Ganges to this world. So Bhagirath did a great penance for thousands of years. Then what happened? Mother Ganges appeared before Bhagirath. Bhagirath requested to Mother Ganges to come down to the earth. So then Mother Ganges mentioned to Bhagirath that what would happen that all these people come and take their bath and they will leave all their sins into so that I will accumulate so many sins, then I won't be able to go back. So then Bhagirath mentioned that, no, it's not like that. So when, yes, other people come and take bath in the Ganges, but remember that there will be so many devotees. When the devotees comes and takes bath in the Mother Ganges, then all the sins which are there will be eradicated. So then Mother Ganges agreed that as long as devotees are there, then I would be there. So this is a promise. So we can see that around the world by the mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, so many devotees, and now see the Lord Ram in Ayodhya, this is the center of all the world, all the dhams, and comes there. People will come there and spread this. Vrindavan Dham, Mathura Dham, Ayodhya Dham, Dwaraka Dham, all these beautiful, wonderful places. So, yes, so next 10,000 years, we can see that this will go around the whole world. So that prediction will be always true. Okay.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Okay, anything else? Anybody else? Okay, let's conclude. Thank you so much, Mataji, for a wonderful class. Let's pray together. Vancha kalpatarupasya kripa sindubhyevacha patidanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah.
Namo Namah.
Vaishnav Vrinda ki jai.
Jai.
Shri Ramachandra Bhagavan ki jai.
Jai.
Sita Ram Lakshman Hanuman ji ki jai.
Jai.
Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai.
Hare Premanande Hari Hari.
Hari Bol.
Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji.
Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Bol.